Oh, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't mind my hairdo. I washed my hair and decided to put it in a protective style. So yeah, anyways, don't watch this. All right, so let's go. The reason why I'm here today is Saturday, and it's usually the time that I use to do all my plant chores. Today is no different. So what I'm going to do today, and what I'm here to show you what I have done in the past, is the repotting of one of my pothos plants. So I have several pothoses. I have this one, which I've just watered. So I've just watered this right here. So this is a mixture of two pothoses. So we have the jade pothos and then there's the lemon neon pothos. Right, so if the leaves look a little drunk or if they look a little under the weather, is because I haven't watered them in a while, and so I've just done so. So maybe in a few minutes, maybe an hour or so, you'll see that they will start to perk up back. So yeah, so this is one of my prop oils, guys. This is not the original, right? If you look close down, let me see if I can show you. So I have the original pothos running along here. So this is it. And as you can see, that's the original. So it has been growing way out of proportion, so I had to trim it back. And as you can see, it's still growing a lot. So I have two of these. Let me put this back. This is my other, and this is much bushier than this one. So yeah, and this too, no, this is not a mixture. This is only the neon pothos that is in this spot right here. So yeah, and it's very much bushier, and this is my favorite, guys, you know. Yes. Okay, so here is one of my mycons. I've been propping a lot of my plants in recent months because what I've realized that they are growing well over the summer. Since the beginning of the year, I've had a number of my plants that are just growing so fast. I don't know if it's because I've started adding some fertilizer to it. I mean, some local fertilizer to it. So with the mixture and all the plant stuff, care, fungicide, and that sort of thing. And this is not even the mother plant. Like I mentioned, I've been propping a number of my plants in recent months, and this is a success story. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put this back. So today I mentioned to you that I'm going to do some repotting. Oh, another repot plant, guys. So yeah, I had to cut it back, and it is still growing, right? So this is a mixture plant. As you can see, this is the neon and this is the jade. So both of them are doing very good, and I just did this like almost 2 weeks ago. So this is like almost 2 weeks ago, and this is what it looks like, and it's starting to shoot new growths inside. So there is one sticking out right where my index finger is pointing, and of course this, right? I don't know why it's so foggy, but the sky is a bit overcast. Not a bit, it is overcast at the moment, because I think somewhere getting a lot of rain. It's not falling here though. So yeah, this is another plant I have that I had propped. I don't remember what it was, because the leaves, and there are so many that I propped, and the leaves, they died. I went out of town for a couple months, and this wasn't even here when I came back. There was nothing there. I'd thrown it out. Well, not necessarily thrown it out. The thing is, if plants die and so on, I just remove them from the shelf and then put them at the bottom and on that side, you know, just to see if they will bounce back, because sometimes when you think they're dead, they're not really dead. So, and I've experienced that a lot. So what I'm doing, I mean, without removing the root, of course, so it's growing back, as you can see right there, and I think there's one, and the roots are there. And I think this is why I like clear pots, because then when you see healthy roots, then you can say, okay, I don't need to throw it away, you can just keep it. So yeah, so this is right. So without further ado, because I don't want to be telling you all the successful props I've been doing as of late, you know, I'm going to get to what I said I was going to do. Okay. So this this is the pothos that I'm going to repot today in a right. And the reason why I'm repotting this plant, I'm going to show you why. That's the reason why I'm repotting. This has been right here sitting in this huge plant pot, hanging plant pot for a good while, maybe 6 months or more. And the other day I was going through all the, just to see what needs to be repotted, and this was one of them. I couldn't get to do this one at a time. I did do a couple. In the previous video, you would have seen that I had to do the Hoyas. They badly needed some help, so I had to repot those first. So this, and as you can see, I have another Micon right there. Micon plants are so gorgeous, guys. You need to get one. And look at that huge leaf right there. I have another one somewhere right there. I have several of them, guys. I realize that I know how to repot, how to prop these plants. And so, especially with this one, I can do that today because on this one, there are fresh roots, and that's the best time to repot them. It's the best time to repot when you have them like this, because if you wait till they're like stale, when the roots get stale, it doesn't make any sense to, because you can see that right here, stale roots. Right here, not so bad. This looks like a fresh root, but all over you can see some stale roots. So that wouldn't be the good time to repot these plants, or any plant for that matter, once you see stale roots. But once you see fresh roots, that's the best time I would say to go ahead and do your repotting. And for this, now you can see there are some. This roots is good. These roots are good. You can see that at the bottom, right? So yeah, so I'm going to, and you can see that this pot is very small. It's like a 3.5 inch pot. So I'm going to upsize the pot as well. I mean, I don't think I have to, because there's space right here. Even though it's really bushy, I mean, I can always upsize the pot still, even though it's bushy. I can always, let me show you the size. Let me put this down. And let me show you what size pot. So this is the size pot that I'm going to use. This size pot, I had another plant in it that completely died. I couldn't do anything about that plant. It completely died. And so in this will go. So in this pot, you would have seen that I already have some soil in there. So what I'm going to do is distribute some granule in there to protect the roots, as per usual, because this is what I've started to do in recent times. Actually, in all of my repottings, I've actually started to do this. I do not go without this any at all. So whenever I'm repotting any of my plant, this along with ashes would go in my mixture on the soil. So let's get into that. And you know why we do this, right? Because you do not want to any fungus, plant bugs, or whatever to disturb all of this, to damage your plant. I mean, I've had, that I have problems with snails, right? And they did get a bite out of a couple of the leaves. So this one right here, and there was a couple of them, a couple others, one right here, and there are others, one right on this one. There are some others which I had to remove them because they were so bad. But yeah, so my golden pothos, or is it a wine pothos? What kind of plant, what sort of pothos is this to you guys? What do you name this? What do you call this plant? Is this a Hawaiian pothos, or is this just a golden pothos? Well, whatever the name is, it's a pothos. Yeah, it's mine. And gosh, it looks so nice. Looks so nice. Yes. So I'm going to add some additional soil. I have my soil mixture right here. My regular mixture. I have perlite. I did mix it with perlite, so I did mix it with cocoa chip. You can see the cocoa chip there. Perlite. Orchid bark. So yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to lose some of these roots at the bottom right here. Let's see how. Let me put this together. Let's see how best to remove this. Sometimes you're removing your plants from the current pot that it's in, and you want to do it slowly so that to prevent root rot. But I think it's going to be a hard task, especially when the roots are like this. So let's see if we can Ooh. Okay. There's no way I could get it done without damaging some part of the roots, guys. But I mean, once you have, see, there it is. However, once you have good root system, then you would need to worry about damaging the plant itself or plant stock or whatever, because most of the roots are still intact. So I will now then just place my plant like so in the center, preferably in the center. So there's right in the middle, right in the middle, right? And then I'm going to just go ahead and fill it up. I'm going to fill it up with my plant mixture. I did also put some of this in there, guys. I did add some slow release, and I'm going to add some on the top area. So I have it in a, and then I have it in a bag. I have a container, but I have some in a bag that I purchased from the plant fair the other day, and so I'm just going to use up this bag first before I use what's in the container. So yeah. And if I want, it's not if I want though. So as you can see, there are some aerial roots right here that was not in the previous pot that was in. So what I'm going to do is stick this area down inside. I'm going to stick, there you have it, see? And then what, okay, so this is that. So that will help this side to grow even more leaves, so the pot will be bushier in a couple months time. I mean, it's down season because it's now November. Usually this time of the year is really down, slow season, so your plants will not grow as fast as it would in the summertime because there's not much heat, moisture, that sort of thing, right? So yeah, so it's slow season, so you don't expect your plant to grow bushy over this period. So you just wait, you'd have to wait until next year before you start seeing your plants looking all beautiful again. So yeah, I'm going to add some more. Now what I'm going to do, I've completely filled the pot with my soil mixture. What I'm going to do now is just add some water to this plant. This water mixture, I have the mixture that I'm going to use now is rainwater mixed with neem oil and just a little drop or two of fertilizer. The rainwater alone would suffice, you know, but usually when I'm repotting my plant, because of the shock and everything with the roots and stuff, you know, the fertilizer would give it a little oomph. You know, say you're safe, you're okay. Eat some of this. You're all right. You're all right, okay? Beautiful. Look at the new growth right here. Oh. So, I have this mixture, as I mentioned before. I'm just going to pour it all over the root area. Drink up, drink up, drink up, my baby, drink up. It's good for you. It's good for you. It's medicine. It's medicine. And so, this is how I repot my golden or Hawaiian pothos. So it's a very short video, guys, but I'm hoping that you enjoy watching me repotting my plant today. And so yeah, it's so beautiful. And you look at each leaves and you look at what each the variety, when you look at each leaves, you just see different. The texture is the same, but it's just so different. Each leaf have its own variation. You know, this with a white stripe, this with a little bit of white stripe with a little splash with a little more green, this with, you know, the white is down this side and green is over here. So everything has its own, every leaf carries its own, you know. So it's so beautiful. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep this video running for too long, you know. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, for watching my videos. And remember, guys, always subscribe to the channel, like, comment. Let me see or know how you prep your plant. How do you take care of your process? Let me see how you take care of your process. Let me know, no? Let me know while you're watching. Hit the subscription button, comment on it, share it with friends and family. Let me see. You can even share your photos with me also, you know, guys. You know. Anyways, put the plants on shelf here. I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.